Hey, good morning everybody, and welcome to the vlog. I hope the start of your day is amazing. If you like feeding giant snakes, you're gonna have a treat today. At least I hope so. So basically, let me set the picture really quick. We are about to feed Lucy. Now, Lucy is a picky animal. You would think that she would just eat anything, but she only eats rabbits. For the last like 25 years, I've been dealing with one rabbit source for frozen rabbits. And unfortunately, a few months ago, they no longer could supply me. So literally for the last few months, I've been having a hard time finding rabbits, been finding pigs and feeding everything else. But Lucy's been a while since she's eaten, probably about a month since we ran out of rabbits. So I've got a giant Flemish giant rabbit for her, and I'm going to see if she's going to take it. This will be a nice big meal, probably one of the largest rabbits she's ever eaten, to be totally honest with you. So this should be good. Again, she needs a good meal. It's going to be good for her. So what do you say we get this big old giant rabbit here and go in with Lucy and see if she's ready for some food? Let's see what's going to happen. Lucy, you ready to eat, girl? You okay? You want to eat, baby? You want to eat? Come on. Come on. Come on, Lucy. Oh my God. This thing is so heavy, it's hard for me to hold up. Come on, Lucy, you ready? Want to try to eat? Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on, Lucy. So this is really peculiar, guys. She does not have any interest in food. Now, the one thing I will say is that it is cooling off. Obviously, winter is coming, and she might be going through a little bit of a cycle. Again, we had not bred her in the last couple years because the last time we bred her, she got egg bound, and we were so concerned about her. So she might have a cycle going on because she just doesn't seem to have any interest in this rabbit. I may wait a little bit and try her a little bit later. It is relatively early in the morning. The lights just came on in the last hour or so, so she might be a little chilled out too. So what do you say we feed a couple other animals, come back and see if Lucy wants to eat here in the next hour or so. Well, we have a pretty big rabbit for Daisy as well. Not quite as big as the one that we're saving for Lucy, and like I said, hopefully Lucy will eat a little bit later on. Again, it's that time of year. Sometimes they'll go off food for a month or two, sometimes even 3 months, so it's nothing to really be concerned about. But I really thought Lucy was kind of acting like she wanted to eat over the last couple days since we've been back, and I guess I was wrong. So let's see if Daisy wants to eat for us. So you want to eat? Here she goes. Daisy, you want food? Oh, there she goes. She's got it. Yep, Daisy definitely didn't hesitate at all. She's definitely going to get a nice big meal right now. She kind of grabbed it a little bit weird. So with Daisy, she's a little bit of a weird eater. I know these animals so well. Good chance she's going to let go. I'll probably have to grab it back out and get her, because if she doesn't hit like right in the head, sometimes she just kind of gets sidetracked and doesn't want to eat. So nevertheless, Daisy looks like she's going to eat something here. We might just have to mess with her a little bit, but hey, at least she's going to get a nice big meal today, and then we'll go back later and see if Lucy eats. Like I said, I'm not stressed out at all if she doesn't take food this time, but I've got that huge rabbit, and I don't know what else to feed it to if she doesn't take it, so hopefully she'll eat for us. Casper's been super active this last few days, just roaming his cage, which tells me he's definitely ready to eat. There you go, buddy. There you go. I tell you what, he doesn't like rabbits as much as he likes pigs. He is definitely a pig eater for sure. So what a beautiful, absolutely stunning snake for sure. So it's interesting too, because again, because it's that kind of breeding season for reticulated pythons, much why Lucy may not be eating, a lot of times males will go off food too, because I didn't know if him searching around was for food or if his searching around is because he does sell some females in there. We've got Butterscotch, we've got Daisy, and we've got Lucy like really right here. So I didn't know if he was searching around for that. The fact that he's eating means that he was probably just more interested in food, not so much looking for breeding. So nevertheless, he'll have a nice meal. We're going to go ahead and feed Snazz here in a little bit too. So Lucy came back out. Now she's in kind of more her feeding position. We're going to still give her a little bit of time to settle in and try her again. The one thing I will say is I've told you she's very picky. She doesn't want anything but rabbits. The other thing is, if you guys remember, there's been a few times I've tried to offer her really large meals and she just has no interest. So there's a chance that this is the largest rabbit I've ever tried to feed her. She might just be intimidated by it. It's hard to believe that a 20-foot, 200-pound snake would be intimidated. But again, you got to know your animals, and sometimes she does get a little freaked out by bigger things. So maybe there's a chance that she just doesn't want a giant rabbit. She wants a smaller one. I didn't thaw any smaller ones out for her, but if she doesn't eat today, in the next couple days, maybe I'll thaw out a smaller rabbit and see if she'll take that. But nevertheless, I'm going to give her a little time. We'll come back and try to feed her this one again. And our big feeding day is actually a few days from now, so we're just feeding a few animals that I just wanted to see what eat. You know, again, being gone for a while, I was just excited to feed some snakes, you know what I mean? So Snazz is going to be the last snake that I'm going to feed right now, and again, he loves pigs as well, so it's usually pretty easy to get him to eat. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh, there you go. Look at it. I tell you what a great snake. Again, I love the fact that we have a normal, what they would call a wild type Burmese python, because it really shows off the kind of diversity, right? We obviously have the ivory, we have a hypogranate, we have Sunrise the albino, and then we have Snazz the wild type here that just is beautiful. And oftentimes, I'll be honest with you, I'm a purist as well. Sometimes just a normal wild type, something that you see in the wild, is sometimes the most beautiful. I talked about that, about the reticulated python out in Salt Lake City in Utah at Sequest. You know, sometimes a normal retic is one of the most beautiful retics. But again, I love the mutations as well, don't get me wrong. But I'm glad that we have Snazz so that we can kind of really see the beauty of what they would look like in the wild. It's hard to believe, but a year ago, I started working with Raycon and using Raycon, and these ones right here, the Everyday E25s, are the very first ones that I ever got. A year, I've used them every single day. It's absolutely incredible. Love these guys. It's just a cool company, right? I mean, it's co-founded by Ray J, and a bunch of really cool people use them. I mean, Mike Tyson, Snoop Dogg, J.R. Smith. I mean, come on, get with the company. The thing is that they're super comfortable. They are super high quality. As far as tons of bass and just really good sound, I listen to a lot of music these days because it kind of calms you down, as well as listening to a lot of meditation. You know, it's just really nice because I can sit back and just kind of get into the zone, and it's really comfortable, and it really has helped me a lot, especially during these crazy days that we're in. I use Raycons everywhere. I use them at home. I use them when I go to the gym. I just went on that big trip. It was really nice being around some you know, obnoxious people like Jay, Anthony, and Noah. I'm just kidding. I love those guys. But it was nice. I could just pop these in, and I'm in my own world, right? So I use them everywhere I go, even when I go for long walks or even jogs. Raycons make a great holiday gift. It's something that you could use every day, whether it's at work, play, on the go. Definitely something that I'm going to be buying some people for their holiday gift. And what's nice is that there's actually 6 hours of charge per charge. And then with the really sleek carrying case, you can actually get up to 4 charges. That is a lot of hours of playing time. It seems like I'm hardly ever charging these guys. I use them for about a week, and then I have to charge them. So they're absolutely amazing. They come in cool colors now. Sounds just as amazing as other top audio brands. And they're affordable. Raycon earbuds start at about half the price of other premium wireless earbud brands. So why wouldn't you want to get in with them? And right now, I have a great deal for you guys. Now's the time to get the best prices of the year on Raycons. But hurry, this offer is only available for a limited time. Go to buyraycon.com/BrianB to get 20% off. Ready, an incredible deal. So go ahead, get you some, show them some love for them supporting this vlog for so long. You know, the fact that Lucy didn't eat isn't something that you should be terribly concerned about if you have a snake or your pet reptile. It's about getting to know your animals. Obviously, a lot of people have pet ball pythons like Honey the piebald ball python, and these guys are notorious for going on food strikes. I mean, sometimes it's a month, sometimes it can be several months before they eat. Now, reticulated pythons typically don't do that, but again, during the breeding season, it can happen where they just go off of food. You know, don't get me wrong, not feeding is a sign that you would look at and say, is there anything wrong? But if you look at your animal and it's completely healthy in every way, body weight is fine, its tongue reaction is fine, all of its actions are perfectly normal, going off of food just is something that happens with snakes, so it's something to not stress out about. I hear it all the time. People will contact me and be like, my snake hasn't eaten for 2 weeks, what do I do? I'm like, just relax. As long as it looks good, it's going to be fine. So in no way, shape, or form am I concerned about Lucy by any chance. As a matter of fact, it's pretty common for her to refuse food maybe 1 or 2 months of the year, so hopefully she'll still eat later on, but if not, it's okay. I'll just keep offering about once a week, and eventually she'll go back onto food, and it's nothing to be concerned about. When I said I didn't know what else I'd feed a giant rabbit to, I'm sure a lot of you guys were thinking, well, feed it to Ivy, obviously. Ivy's would be happy to do that. Well, the fact is that you guys know that for the last like 3 Thanksgivings, I've been trying to feed off a giant turkey to something for a Thanksgiving, and it's just kind of failed every single time. So this time, I'm going to try to feed Ivy a giant turkey, and I think she's going to crush it. So that's why I'm not going to feed her right now, because pretty soon she's going to get a Thanksgiving feast, so stay tuned for that. On Thanksgiving, you'll get not only Ivy, but Aries is going to get some turkey. A bunch of our other animals are going to get some turkey, so that's the reason why I didn't feed the giant rabbit to her. I was walking by Heinz cage and just noticed how absolutely large he's getting. He's finally getting to that size where he doesn't really look like a baby anymore. Of course, it's a crimson albino iguana, and they are absolutely incredible, and it's super cool that he's finally starting to get that size to him. Like I said, he's getting kind of those fins growing up his back, starting to get that dewlap is getting a little bit bigger, chunky, and you can tell how beautiful his tail ended up growing back after he lost it. I mean, these guys are absolutely incredible, and as he's getting bigger, he's getting more and more chill. As you can see, he's not nearly as crazy as he used to be, so I am excited about the future of these guys. These are definitely going to be an animal here at the Reptarium we're going to be able to take out for people in no time. So it's been about an hour. Lucy, again, is kind of in the spot where she usually does feed. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. Again, I'm not going to stress out if she doesn't eat, but I at least want to give her one more opportunity before maybe I feed this off to Butterscotch. You want to try to eat, girl? No, unfortunately she is not interested. So I'm going to back out because she's definitely in a striking position right now. That's just her kind of aggro mode, right? Saying like, stay away from me. I don't want to eat. I'm going to bite you. So no big deal. She didn't eat. We'll try again. Maybe in a couple days we'll try to thaw some smaller rabbit. And maybe it's just a size thing for her. I'm not 100% sure. Nevertheless, she looks great. I'm not worried at all. Since Lucy didn't eat, we figured we'd go ahead and feed Butterscotch. She is definitely going to have a big meal. This is a much larger meal than she normally eats, but I think she's going to like it. And you guys know her. She is a acrobatic animal. Should be a lot of fun. The rabbit was so heavy she couldn't pull it up. Normally she pulls it up into the cage. This time it was so heavy she just like let it go down to the ground. But that is going to be a giant meal for her, which is really good because if I ever did decide to breed Night Fury to her, we want to start increasing her food mode. So definitely she's looking good, and it's going to be pretty exciting to see how she looks after this meal. Toothless is finally getting to that size now where he is on fire. Take a look at this real quick. Come here, Toothless. Come on, all the way up, 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 all the way up. There you go, buddy. I tell you, I love this guy. Come on, all the way, come on, keep coming. Keep coming, Toothless. Let's go. Oh, you're getting lazy, little monkey. I mean, look at how absolutely incredible this thing is. It's just wild. This is a little dinosaur. And he's just so food motivated now. When he was younger, the problem was he ate well, but he wasn't super food motivated. So we really couldn't teach him to do things like climb up my arm or something like that. But he is ready to eat for sure now. He is just full of it. And this is an animal that will eventually get like 6 foot long. Come on, get up here. All the way up, all the way up. There you go, buddy boy. What an absolutely wonderful animal. And you can imagine when this animal is 6 foot long, how incredible it's going to be, especially if we can have him do stuff like this. Obviously, we won't have him climbing all the way up our body because he'll be tearing us apart at 6 foot. But my gosh, this is so cool. This is what I dreamt of when I got Toothless. I thought one day maybe he'd be like this, and he is absolutely developing himself into one of the coolest animals we have here at the Reptarium. So absolutely food motivated. And again, once they're food motivated, you can really train them to do just about anything you want them to do, because if you're giving them rewards, they're going to pick up on any kind of training. So who knows what we're going to do with this guy, but I have a feeling it's going to be pretty absolutely fantastic. Definitely a little bummed that my girl Lucy didn't eat. Obviously I want her to get, you know, big and fat and ready for the winter, but the truth is it's totally fine. I'll give her a small rabbit in a couple days. Maybe she'll eat, maybe she won't eat, I don't know. And remember, turkeys for everyone for Thanksgiving should be an absolute banger. Definitely make sure to pay attention for that one. We also have some interesting sloth stuff coming up, so you want to definitely turn those post notifications on. Subscribe over here if you haven't. If you can also hit a playlist over here. It helps my click-through rate. I appreciate you guys always helping me out. I love you guys for it. Up here you can subscribe to my podcast channel called Checking In. Have an absolutely wonderful day. Remember, be kind to somebody, and I promise I'll see you tomorrow.